So this is my Sanctuary Hills. Walking through and show you some of the mods.
Protect yourself and nothing to fear.
So this is one of the martial plots that give you extra defense, and you can kind of see I just have it wired in there. These things will kind of come up with all sorts of different things, but you can see there's turrets up there. There's spotlight sensors things there as well. Over here, I have some of the recreation plots, which just give your settlement a happiness boost. This is like supposed to be the town hall.
I know that suit.
There's one here that's like a little shooting range. It's kind of cool.
That's just what I heard.
I don't mind a little rabbit. So there's like a little shooting range up here that you can shoot stuff, shoot at. Yeah, then here's one that's just like a little, just a fountain with a little like a area for the settlers to hang out at, and then there's actually like also a schoolhouse. It has a little one-room kind of schoolhouse thing. And then you also get with the some settlements kind of thing running here. You'll get all these kind of random people that will pop up, like like that guy says Explorer, Tanner, and so on. You'll see all kinds of random people here in your town. These are commercial plots over here, and I think this is the secure stop is the armor vendor, and then this is just like a regular general store vendor.
Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never lacks for excitement.
There's a doctor, like a medical as well. And this is the weapon shop here.
Most folks are just looking for a hand.
Now these over here are two of the industrial plots, which was one part of the mod. And so this is the plastic one, if I remember right.
Just when you think you're safe.
This lets you, it gives you like extra plastic and stuff through your workshop. This is the metal forge ones. Just looking to see where the seam sensor hides at. Oh, right there. Yeah, so that's a steel mill. So each of these plots has a sensor. You hit the sensor, you can change the plans and so on, do different things. Or you can kind of, if you're just on the pole there, you can find the owner, look at the plaque and so on, and the plaque will show you what one you're on. So there's neat ways to look these up and figure out what ones you actually have if you want to manually reuse them. Over here in this house, I have a couple of the residential plots. These are the interior residential plots. This is so the basic bedroom, and you can kind of just see that they randomly kind of put in. So that one has its own table and chair and a bed, nightstand and stuff. They'll have randomly like the light is part of the that residential plot as well, and then here's one that instead of it being a bed, they kind of just built the shell of a counter there and stick a sleeping bag underneath it. Ceiling fan table. There's not actually anything in the fridge there. But these will kind of upgrade too, and they'll start to have more stuff appear in them as you go. Here's another martial plot over here by the store. A couple of turrets. This one is one with a dog to help with the defense. You can see it spawn the dog with the, gave him the head armor there and the bandana and stuff, just kind of at random. I have street lights all throughout here. I have the neon sign back there was a different mod. Let's see what else we have here. So these are my agriculture plots.
Kids gotta
You
earn
can
their
kind of
keep,
just
too.
see that they are, so there's potatoes, wheat fruit, corn, There's one here that isn't occupied because it has the for rent sign on it. That one I think was melons or gourds. I don't remember which. That looks like razor grain.
Raiders thought we were easy pickings.
And that's another. Yeah, gourd. That looks like probably carrots. This one probably is too. Yeah, so when you end up like, okay, so there's two of those side by side, I can look at plat. Oh no, I'm sorry, options. Choose plan. And I can look at and find completely different. There's some that are actually like little diner restaurant things. There's some that are I don't know what this one is. Let's try this one. And then if I exit back out of here, it will tear it all down. And then you get the little, they try to, like, you know, give you a little scaffolding and a cover there so that you don't really see it popping all this stuff in there, which is kind of a neat little effect. But these are these are what give my settlement, you know, I get all my food for my settlement just from these kinds of things without planting a whole crap ton of
We ain't got any handouts if that's what you want.
You know, I don't have to grow a bunch of corn or moot fruit or anything out here.
But I saw it.
And it still will put those in the you know, workshop in your aid and stuff, just like you normally do with the other ones. So
Working on a farm is really fun.
okay, so that's done.
How wonderful it would be.
So they put a little water thing in there, and just so. But this'll evolve as it upgrades, which is kind of cool. So you can see most of these are must have been part of the same set because they all have these different little water things going on here, which is kind of neat. So those are kind of interesting to build. Then you can see over here, I've got a couple more of these. So here's a couple different ones. Well, there's that kitchen one. This one's been upgraded a little bit because that door isn't normally there. It's kind of interesting how they fit that in there, but then they just built it out of these vents. Oh, okay, so there's the bed and pillow and stuff. There's like a little counter there. Back out there. So there's my my dog meat creation club thing there, where it turns him all black. Over here, I have a couple of the dogs from the Creation Club pack there as well. So the Dalmatian. Now these are the ones you actually like get the quests for because they're named. You know, but you can kind of come up and do the talk thing, and then they'll like bark at you. Maybe. Dude doesn't want to talk. Anyway, so I just have those residential plots like scattered all over, and that's how I have all the beds and stuff for the settlers. And then over here, I think we actually have, this is one that I know I've upgraded. This is started off as this was a bigger martial plot. Just started off like with one guy over here, and then you upgrade it, and it turns into like this Minutemen bunker room, which is kind of cool. So it kind of like adds, you know, you got more people around your settlement without it necessarily having to have a bunch of people actually in this, you know, assigned to the settlement. So it's kind of an interesting little way that they have this set up and work. Then you can kind of see I've got the concrete fence all the way around, and then this structure here is just built around a couple of water purifiers over the river over here. And then I kind of built this out so that you can go up here up on the roof, and you know, if I wanted to put extra turrets up here for defense or whatever, I think was why I set all this up, but I just didn't really kind of finish setting that all up. Put the yellow guardrails there so that I can see them and not walk off into the water. But yeah, it's a pretty straightforward setup. And like I said, with these mods, it's really interesting with these
You know what I call them?
yourself.
Really just kind of see how they evolve and change, and
There.
like I said, you end up with the random kind of clutters like that there. I will now go over and show you a different area.